Recently, I've grappled with the question of if passions can truly change and fade, or if they just change shapes. What put me down this path of thought is my own YouTube and old TikTok. Because I gave up on an account on TikTok with almost 200,000 followers, and I honestly feel free because of it. And that's not to say that it was a bad thing. I'm obviously forever grateful for that experience, but something in me changed. And for you to understand why I did what I did and how it relates to maybe your passions or lack thereof, because passions are such a malleable thing, let's dive back. When I was a kid, my passion, my dream, was to become a Minecraft YouTuber. I wanted to do it so badly. I watched YouTube every day. I looked up to those guys. People like Sky Does Minecraft, Captain Sparkles, those might be some older names since I'm 21 now. Some of you guys are probably a bit younger. But these were people that really inspired me as a kid, and I wanted to be those guys. I saw that they, played video games for a living, but more important than that, they hung out with their friends for a living. They talked what was on their mind for a living. They just shared what they thought was funny, and they shared what they thought was important, and they spread joy across, the world. And I really, really wanted to do that. But the thing is, I thought my passion was Minecraft and YouTube, and I thought those things were very specific things that I needed to be passionate about to achieve this dream. But I realized it might not have been that all along. A few years later, once I was in high school, I dated this girl and we broke up, and she made a TikTok that got like 2,000 views or something. And me being a little jealous, I was like, okay, if she's gonna become famous with 2,000 views, I know that sounds pretty small nowadays, but I was like, I didn't want to be left in the dust. So I was like, okay, I'll make a TikTok. I'll try to get more views and be that guy. And fueled by jealousy, I made a TikTok, and I actually started to get views. And this passion for TikTok slowly became a thing that I was passionate about. It started kind of as like a revenge thing, but morphed into something that I genuinely enjoyed doing. I started to get views, and not only that, I started to make videos of things that I liked. One of the first things that blew up is I used to be really into the Hamilton musical. I know that's super cringe, but I'm on a Fortnite account right now, so I guess I do a lot of cringe things. But I thought United States history was very interesting, and this play was very interesting, so I started posting things about that, and people seemed to react to it in a positive manner. And I really liked doing that for a time. But I wasn't going to do that forever. I mean, this was sort of a phase that I went through. I wasn't going to be, this Hamilton United States history guy for forever. And my true passion was towards gaming. Right? I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber. I wanted to be a gaming YouTuber, and Fortnite came out somewhat around that time, and I really liked playing Fortnite, so I thought my new passion was Fortnite. Okay, I'm gonna be Fortnite, and I'm gonna be a YouTuber. But how does that work? Because now I'm on TikTok, but my main goal was to be a Minecraft YouTuber. So now I'm changing things up, and I felt like I was betraying myself because I wasn't doing Minecraft and I wasn't doing YouTube. I was doing Hamilton TikToks on TikTok, but I really wanted to be doing gaming. So I said, you know what? I think my passion has changed. I think I want to do gaming now. So I'm going to do Fortnite, and I'm going to create a new TikTok. So I gave up this first account, which I think had 16,000 followers or something at the time, to create my new account, which was Reid the Ninja Fortnite TikToks. And I grew that one to 190,000 followers, which is a wild number. I still can't even believe that happened because I'm a little disconnected from it now. But I was posting 3 times a day for a very long time, and I really did enjoy it for a while because I was really passionate about Fortnite. I was really passionate about sharing tips and my stories, and I'm kind of doing the same thing right now, just in a longer form content. But the stress of posting 3 times a day kind of caught up to me, and it's not like I was burnt out or anything. It was just I had a certain quality level that I held myself to, like I had a standard for myself, and I felt like I wasn't able to achieve that. So instead of posting 3 times a day of just garbage, I decided to take a small step back. And where I was in life, I was in college, I had a lot of things going on with where I was living and etc. And I took the step back and I felt so free. And I don't know if it was my passion changing again or what that was, but I again felt like I was giving up on this dream because my passion had changed. And I think the thing that really brought me comfort in that moment was realizing that whatever happens, shit is going to go wrong. But I found peace in that. As someone who's been trying to do, YouTube and TikTok and blah, 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 internet for my whole life pretty much, the main thing you hear is consistency is key. If you want to blow up on TikTok or YouTube, consistency is key. But there's also the same thing that your audience is going to adapt and grow, and the internet is going to adapt and grow. So if you don't adapt with it, you're going to fail. So those two things kind of directly counteract each other. Consistency, you want to post the same thing again and again and again. Or if you fail to adapt, then you're going to fail. So I realized that whatever happens, shit is going to go wrong. You can't do the same thing, and adapting, you're going to lose half your audience no matter what you do. So shit's going to go wrong, and I found peace in that. So the point I'm trying to get to is I think many people have a general dream, but the passions that make up that dream changes so often, and hanging on to an old vision of what that dream was supposed to be will hold you back. I had a passion for Minecraft YouTube. I then had a passion for my TikTok, and that morphed into my gaming TikTok, which morphed into my YouTube. And God knows my YouTube has morphed a couple times. That's what this video is. But I have a clear dream in my mind of what I want to be doing with all this, so I feel comfortable with doing this. Like, for example, maybe you've been doing baseball your whole life, and football is calling your name a little bit more right now, and you're starting to fall out of love with baseball. I'd say in that situation, baseball is a passion, and I'd say football is also a passion. But what you need to figure out for yourself is what dream do both of those things give you? I'd say you probably crave a crowd watching you perform at a high level, or maybe you crave learning something new, or fine-tuning a natural talent. It's not necessarily you have a passion for the exact ball in that game, it's more what that game provides to you. So I'll leave you with this. Passions are a morphable thing. Maybe you're going through an inner crisis right now because you really want to do one thing and it feels like you're giving up on another. And I tell you to figure out what each of those things does that inspires you, and you'll find a common ground and figure out what that general dream is that is bigger than the individual passion. So this was definitely a new and unique video style for my channel, so I'd be really thankful if you interacted with this video in a way that lets me know you appreciated it. My other content, the Fortnite tips and tricks, I realized that I'd always make a video after having some sort of epiphany during my gameplay, so I had to make a guide and explain my thinking of it. And I thought, you know what, let me just extrapolate that to life in general. I've had a lot of deep, life-related epiphanies recently, so I thought I'd share some of them with you. Many of you in the comments of this video said I should experiment with my storytelling, but keep it Fortnite related, so let me know if I did a good job. Of course, that video is my 25K thank you and setup tour. Invest in the channel for more, and let me know what content you want to see.